So this month I will be flying FPV for 3 years, and if there's one thing that I've learned about this hobby, then it's that copying is underrated. I know it sounds wrong, your mom probably told you not to copy, your teacher definitely told you not to copy, but in FPV, copying is the single best or maybe the second best hack to get better faster. What is up guys, welcome to a brand new Sbang vlog. We are in the field again. It's a beautiful summer morning, and this morning I wanted to learn a new trick. It's called the RUFIO, and I thought I already did it last week. RUFIO is basically you fly towards the object, you do a roll towards the object, you end up like this, 90 degrees, and you track it, and then you fly backward. I thought that it was just a roll and then yaw. So I'm already pretty close. So when I started out in this hobby, I thought I had to reinvent the wheel, figure out my own build, my own style, but honestly, it only slowed me down. The fastest progress I ever made was when I started shamelessly copying other people. Building a drone, I looked what other pilots were using and just built the same setup. Learning new tricks, I literally copied combos from tutorials and flight edits, and even how I film my vlogs today, I just combined all the stuff I like the most about my favorite creators. And here's the thing, it doesn't mean you're unoriginal, it means that you're learning. A little bit of an angry prop, which sounds a bit weird, and I don't feel like changing it already. Because normally when I fly, the sun is over there, when I fly in the afternoon, and now it's just behind the wind turbines, and we got this very cool shadows. Extra trippy. Okay, here we go. So I was doing basically this, like roll, and then tracking it with but nice. Let's see. Here we go again. See, so I already got it kind of in my muscle memory to do it like that. Oh, everything has to be hard for me. All right. Here we go. So, wait, now I think about it too much. So we have to end it like this. So it's basically this. No. Wait, now I got confused. I got a little bit confused about the 270 or the 450 rotation. So let me just check the video from Vitrifly. All right. So I'm going to, okay. So it's like 270 degrees, so like this. This is the object on the left side, then we roll left because you want to roll towards the object to 270. So with the belly, you end up with the belly towards the object and then like that. Let's go. Whoop. So he comes. So oh no. And of course we had to get stuck. I read a book once called Steal Like an Artist, and the idea is simple. Nothing is truly original. Everything you see has been done before. But when you copy and you copy enough different things, you start mixing them into your own recipe. Just like cooking. You didn't invent tomatoes, you didn't invent salt, but the way you put them together, that's what makes the dish yours. Same with FPV. Copy from 10 different pilots, throw them all in the pan, and suddenly you have your own flavor of flying. That's why I like using these white things that come with your trash bag, you know, to close them off. Because when the entry filter comes loose, they will just keep hanging on the frame. Because by now the field is scattered with ND filters for me. So if you're ever in need of an ND filter, you can come to this field, look for it, and if you find it, you can keep it. 23.4 volt left. And the sun is a little bit gone. Before I hit my head, maybe it's Over here. Oh my god. Ooh. There we go. Very slow. Oh, maybe that's the key. Start slow. Nice and slow. What? I'm so used to getting the horizon low because when I do this, I get it right away. Look at this. Ah, it's not good. You know what I mean. See? What the hell? What the hell? Oh, come on. Maybe I have to try to do it without filming myself because I think it's a little bit of pressure of doing it right away. Copying works because it takes away the pressure. Instead of asking what's my style, you just focus on learning the moves. Your fingers get the muscle memory, your brain learns the new patterns, and only later, once you've copied enough, you'll notice that you're actually flying different from the person that you tried to copy. That's your style emerging, not by sitting around thinking about it, but by doing, failing, and copying again. That sounded like a bad crash. I thought when I crashed, I could hear the motor stop spinning. So it's only the third pack or the fourth. Please be good. Please be good. Okay, it seems to be good, although we are flying bi-blades now, but overall it's still fine. I gotta say, those last few felt pretty good. I'm not sure it's because I'm adding a little bit more speed, so there's less time to think about it. I think it helps. And I have this combo in mind, the inverted yaw tracking. And when we go back, little eject, and then we do the RUFIO. Some people will say, yeah, copying is just stealing. And sure, if you just copy and paste without thinking, that's lazy. But if you're copying with intention, you're actually paying respect. You are saying, I like this, I want to learn from it, and I will make it my own. And by the way, the people you copy, they probably copy too. Every pilot had to learn the tricks from someone else. It was a nice session. It felt really good. I just noticed that I cracked my top plate. That sounded like a bad crash. Okay, it seems to be good, although we are flying bi-blades now. I'm not sure if you can see this. I cracked it. Yesterday I had to fix the bottom plate because the press nut got completely pulled through. Yeah, so there was one big hole in the bottom plate, so I replaced that, and now we can replace the top plate again. I mean, think about it. Copying is literally how new FPV freestyle styles were born. FPV freestyle on its own is heavily inspired by extreme sports like skateboarding. And back in the day, Johnny FPV took those existing tricks, spiced them up a little, and came up with the juicy style. Then other pilots took that juicy style, made it more aggressive, and that's how it eventually evolved into Sbang. I have a tiny window to squeeze some lipos in, so I'm going to see if I got the RUFIO still down. We got it pretty dialed last session, but it wasn't too clean. Of course, I mean, I just learned, and I repaired the top plate. And of course, it just started raining right before the lipos were done or so. So at least we got the laptop with us, so we can do some work. Oh shit! It's going rogue! Oh no! Oh, I want to fly! So it finally stopped raining. Even the sun is out a little much. The road is already dry, so I think that spot will be fine. For me, copying has been the difference between stagnation and progress. Whenever I feel stuck, I go back watching other pilots. I pick one trick or a combo and I just try it. And at first it always feels a bit awkward, like I'm cheating or I'm doing something wrong. But the truth is, when you copy in a respectful way, it shouldn't be a problem. You're not stealing someone's identity, you're learning from their work. And I even think it's a way of showing your appreciation to that other pilot. So if you're learning FPV and you're worried about being original, forget about it. Don't chase originality, chase progress. Copy like crazy. Copy your favorite pilots, copy tutorials, copy edits. And then after enough copying, you will realize you're not copying anymore, you're cooking your own dish.